What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're going to jump in with some Destiny 2 new stuff, as well as the weekly reset for Destiny 2 for the 3rd of July. So we're officially like 2 months away from the Forsaken DLC. Of course we've got updates and events to look forward to before DLC drops, but this week inside of Destiny 2, of course it is the victory week for the faction rally. So we got ourselves a lucky faction who managed to snag the win in the rally. I'll talk about that in a moment. On top of this, Game Informer have confirmed they will be doing a month of exclusive Forsaken DLC coverage. They did post a trailer for their coverage, and we see some interesting stuff in there, some new missions, activities, even exotic pieces of gear. I'll talk about that stuff at the end of the video as well. Later on this week, on the 7th of July, we do have Bungie Day as well. We're going to jump in and round up all the relevant news and information for this week's reset in Destiny 2. Before we get into the video, guys, today I'm super excited to be launching a brand new Houndish t-shirt design. So here it is. This is the awesome day shirt designed by my good friend and celebrated community artist Faisal Meki. He did an absolutely awesome job on these shirts. There are two different versions. You can get the awesome day version and then just the logo version as well. So if you guys are interested in picking one of these up, of course it supports me an absolute ton here on the channel. I've got to say as well, thank you so much for the recent support from you guys. It's been absolutely amazing. I'm super excited for the future of the game and the channel right here, and that is all down to you guys. So once again, thanks a bunch. And if you are interested in checking those out, the links will be down below. But getting straight into the reset stuff, here we go. FWC have finally got a win inside of the faction rally. So of course they've been trying ever since the beginning of D2. We finally got that win for FWC with the Sunshot Catalyst this week. Also a pretty good prize weapon available this week. Probably definitely one of the best weapons that you can get in this faction rally. So congratulations FWC. As far as other milestones go though, we have the weekly Nightfall. We've got Titan challenges for the daily, Flashpoint Titan, Leviathan, Call to Arms, Clan XP, and our heroic strikes. According to the rotation for Escalation Protocol, you will be able to get any of the weapons from the boss this week, so we've had all of the specific ones, and now you have a chance to get any weapon if you're farming this week. The Nightfall this week is going to be the Arms Dealer, so of course you apply your modifiers through the challenge card. The exclusive loot for this is the Brakazan themed Sparrow that you can get, so it's definitely going to be a good time to jump in if you don't have that thing. Inside of Leviathan this week though, we do have the Royal Pools Challenge, and then Benedict's raid inventory is the helmet from Eater of Worlds. We've got the gauntlets from Eater of Worlds, as well as the chest piece, then the prestige boots, as well as prestige class item for the original Leviathan, and then we've got the Mob Justice for the weapon this week. Before we take a quick look at FWC, let's check out Eververse. We've got the Prismatic Matrix for the week. You can see all of the items that we got here. Really love this Warlock ornament right there. Pretty cool stuff. If you need to get any of it, you can use your prismatic coiny thing, whatever it's called. As far as the rest of the inventory though, we have the Fireworks emote available this week for 3,250 Bright Dust. We've also got the Good Idea emote. Then we have the Vespulator Sparrow, which is a pretty cool looking sparrow. We'll take a brief look. This one comes with a kind of Warmind theme on it, which is always good. We've got the Ambulance ship right there, and then the Vor Pill so-and-so ship. Not going to get into Roman numerals. We've got the Dolphin Wave Shell, and then we've got the Hardest Journey chest piece. As far as, ornaments, we've got Reefin Runes for Telesto, Symbiosis for the Sturm. Down here we've got some Transman effects, so the Spotlight effects and the Yellow class Sigil, Noble Constant Red, Dawn and Dusk, Monochromatic, Indigo Matrix for the shaders, and then we've got the boons and all of that good stuff. As I mentioned at the start of the video, congratulations FWC, they finally got a win in. We've got the Vision sidearm, which is an Omelon adaptive frame sidearm, one of the burst sidearms from Omelon, which are very good, pretty solid in PvE, very solid in PvP. It's got accurized rounds, a pending mag, and then the all-important kill clip, which is just going to be absolutely lethal when you get this procced on enemies. So definitely it's worth grabbing this, whether you were pledged to FWC or not. This is one for the collection. Personally, it's the weapon I'm most excited about inside of this faction rally. Next though, to mention Game Informer's coverage that I spoke about at the beginning of the video, they are going to be covering the new expansion and releasing a bunch of information over the next month. Of course, I will keep you guys posted on all of the stuff that we hear about, but they did post a trailer for this coverage as well. I'm not going to play the trailer back in full, but some interesting things that we do see include Target the Hangman, and there's an objective there that says Hunt the Hangman, so this looks like potentially one of the Barons that we're hunting. And there also appears to be a new public event, the Cryptopod Defenders. Not entirely sure what that means, but it sounds pretty interesting. They are going to show off all of the new supers that we'll get inside of the expansion, as well as a new map that we'll see for the Gambit game mode, which is pretty interesting. Right here, there's something very curious. We see what looks like the Escalation Protocol protocol icon, but it's actually an objective that says the blind well tier 1. Defeat enemies to charge the well. Light deposited 20%, and it appears to have a bunch of rounds to it, just like what you would see in Escalation Protocol. So it looks like an Escalation Protocol style activity will actually be present in the game. It looks like this could be inside of the Dreaming City. We see another new public event, the Rift Generator, Defend the Generator Core. And right here, they tease about a new exotic weapon. So we can see what is some kind of exotic assault rifle right here. This is the one I mentioned before that appears to have 3 or 4 barrels on it. So they're going to be revealing that and talking more about it. And like I said, I will keep you guys posted on all of the coverage. I will link their article below as well, so you can check it out in full and watch the full trailer. Either way, I'm going to break down all of that stuff right here on the channel as well. The final thing to talk about before we finish the video is Bungie Day. So Bungie Day happens on the 7th of July. It's kind of a celebration between Bungie themselves and the community, and sometimes as well you get some interesting goings on. So they've been doing this since 2007, I believe, and Bungie tend to post a blog post and do other kind of festivities online. Last year they dropped a bunch of artwork for Destiny 2 before it released, and there were some cool wallpapers and unique images that we hadn't seen before. They also do things like the Bungie Day Film Festival, which is something that takes place on the community creations page. You can submit clips and things like that from the game. They sometimes cheekily drop emblem codes for exclusive emblems, things like the E3 emblem potentially, or other Bungie specific emblems. And they have in the past also spoken about the game and some stuff as well. So it can be pretty interesting. That will be happening on a Saturday this week, which is kind of strange. So I'll keep you guys posted if there is anything interesting to know. They did actually put it on the roadmap for Destiny 2, but of course beyond that, GuardianCon is happening on the 13th and 14th, and Deej previously said he was going to let folks know what they had for the main stage plan at GuardianCon, so it sounds like Bungie will be doing some stuff. That's definitely worth noting as well. Something else to throw in, if you're wondering about Iron Banner and when that's going to return, DMG did say the current plan is to host the final Iron Banner for Season 3 in August, right before Forsaken drops, and we also know that July 17th to 23rd will be the final faction rally of Season 3, and that's on the same date that the major update in July actually drops, where we've got various raid changes, prestige versions drop, you've got other crucible changes, and it paves the way for the Solstice of Heroes, which happens on July 31st. So I just wanted to mention that stuff as a brief update. But guys, thank you as always for tuning into the video. Don't forget to check out the new Houndish Awesome Day shirts if you're interested. The link for that will be down below. They are available on Teespring. I will also link a version which has European shipping, so if you're ordering from Europe or the UK or anything like that, then it means it will be made and shipped from here and cut down on, costs for everything like that. I should mention that of course buying one of these shirts supports me here on the channel. I've got to say a big thanks to Faisal Meki as well, who did an absolutely fantastic design of this. I just kind of threw it out there for him to kind of come up with something, and a couple of weeks later he had this coming together, which is absolutely awesome. So I'm super excited about it. Thank you guys once again for all of the support recently. We're seeing some absolutely insane numbers on videos, and it's always really cool to interact with you guys on a daily basis in the comment section and online and things like that. It's really cool. So thank you guys for giving me that opportunity, and hopefully I can continue to deliver awesome content for you here on YouTube. But for now, if you've enjoyed this one, guys, a like is very much appreciated. If you're new around here and you want to see a lot more Destiny 2 content, generally with less of me talking about unrelated stuff, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you don't miss a beat. But for now, whatever you guys do, I hope you have an awesome day.